Well, thank you to everyone who's written in. I'm very happy that you're all following my train of thought as far as the forthcoming presidential election in Nigeria is concerned. That election is slated for February of 2023. My aim here is just to inform and educate Nigerians on how a president emerges under our electoral process. I'm responding today to a email from Emmanuel, who says he wants me to address the issue of the marginalization of people of Southeast extraction, in effect, them being shut out of the presidential seat. So I'll give you a little bit of a background to that question. Since Nigeria's return to democracy in 1999, of the three major ethnic groups, that is the Yorubas, the Hausas, and the Igbos, only two have had a bite of the presidential apple. That's the Yorubas from the southwest and the Hausas from the north. Now, hold that information to one side. The Igbos have never had a bite at the presidential seat, not even as a vice president. As far as I know, the highest seat that a person of the Southeast extraction has attained in any democratic dispensation since 1999 is as Senate President. So the debate is on. A lot of Nigerians are saying that the Southwest, that is the Yoruba people, they've produced a president. The current president is a northerner. His vice president is from the Southwest. And now that the ruling party, the All Progressives Congress, seems to be determined to zone the presidential seat to the south, a lot of people are clamoring that that seat should be conceded to the people of the Southeast. I will give you the basic facts, and then you can make up your mind to know whether or not power is served a la carte. Do you gift a presidential seat to a people without reaching across the aisle? Bearing in mind that the way our constitution, the 1999 constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, was crafted, didn't want a president of a region. They wanted a president who appealed to at least majority of Nigerians. And that's why the constitution prescribes that to be elected president, you must have the highest number of votes first, and then you must have at least a quarter of the votes cast in 2/3 of the federation. That is a quarter of the votes cast in at least 24 states of the federation. So, using the 2019 election as a template, for instance, and comparing the current President Buhari's race to the presidential seat, he had contested 3 times before, and the reason he was unable to make it to the presidency was he couldn't garner votes from any of the southern regions. It wasn't until 4 parties came together to form the APC that President Buhari, as a northern candidate, was able to make inroads into the south, garnering substantial votes from the southwest and also making inroads into the southeast and the south-south. Now, politics is a game of numbers. With that said, I'll take you back now to the 2019 election and figures from the electoral body there regarding the number of voters. At the time of the presidential election in 2019, the total number of registered voters in Nigeria was 84 million. Now, of that 84 million, the Southeast, that a lot of people are clamoring for to have a bite at the seat, has 10,057,130 registered voters. And that comes to 11.97% of registered voters. So the whole of the Southeast, with its 5 states, it's the only region with 5 states. All the others have at least 6, and one of the northern regions has 7. So with its 5 states, it has 11.97% of registered voters. Now, even if you're bad at maths, you know that for that region to produce a president, they will need to reach across the aisle to work with other regions. In any case, let me tackle the issue of regions. For ease of administration, our politics has devolved these 6 regions. There's a north central, northwest, and northeast, and then there's a south south, southwest, and southeast. The interesting thing is that none of these regions are recognized by the Constitution. Well, you could say by implication, the Constitution allows politicians or our elected officers to use ease of administrative procedures to govern. So you could say that, well, in developing these geopolitical zones, it falls under that category. But specifically, geopolitical zones are not mentioned in our Constitution or in our Electoral Act. What the Constitution recognizes are 36 states, and these 36 states are listed under Section 3 of the Constitution. Subsection 1 says there shall be 36 states in Nigeria, and the 36 states are named. Now, if you go further into the Constitution, go to the first schedule, Section 3, Part 1. That schedule actually lists all the states of the Federation and the local government areas. In other words, the Constitution recognizes 36 states, and the Constitution recognizes 774 local government areas. Why am I saying that? If you say that a group is marginalized, I can safely say that there is no ethnic group in Nigeria that doesn't consider itself marginalized. The first thing is, many ethnic groups they're not happy with the fact that a lot of people think that there are only 3 major ethnic groups.